Welcome back to Nationwide. Well, I've come to County Kilkenny to meet the founders of the Jack and Jill Foundation, which celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. In its lifetime, the Jack and Jill Foundation has helped over 2,700 children with complex medical needs by providing home nursing care. The foundation was started by Jonathan Irwin and Mary Ann O'Brien, whose son Jack was the inspiration behind this charity. The Jack and Jill Foundation, 25 years on. How did it all start, Jonathan?
How it started is the horror of losing a baby. And this was a second baby, because before that Mary Ann had twins, one of whom was stillborn. Same hospital, what was it, about 2 years later. Heartbreak, catastrophe. My God, you know, this can't be happening. To deal with another baby coffin and great sadness, and then staring around to see how could this have happened. Because I think what shocked us most was there was no government aid to little babies and parents like us.
Jack was born in 1996 and he died when he was 18 months old. So we just found we were at home trying to cope with a baby that was tube fed 22 hours a day, epileptic fits every hour, constantly having breathing issues. Tube would come out, how do you get it back in again? Because if it goes into his lungs, you're going to kill him. So after 6 months, our family unit was completely breaking down. So, you know, eventually as we got some help through our own little private fundraising, we thought we started to interact with other people that had profoundly brain damaged babies, and we thought we've got to do something.
And in the initial stages of providing care or setting about the foundation, what did you identify as the greatest need?
Well, it's actually, Jonathan, it was very simple what we came up with, because let's pretend, Anne, it's yourself, you know, and your family have such a situation at home. We will have a nurse in, let's pretend you live in the southeast. We'll have a nurse in the southeast, and she'll first go and see you and establish what your needs are. And then it's very simple that we pay you, you pay the nurse, and it's really a very simple. But it's the nurses that we have attracted that work for us all over Ireland that help make that possible as well. Would that be?
Absolutely. I mean, the wonderful thing that I loved and still love about Jack and Jill is nobody ever leaves. It's like you're almost got a vocation, and there's enormous amount of sadness within the waves of Jack and Jill. There's a lot of laughter as well.
Is there a way where families can support one another, families who may be in similar situations through the foundation?
Well, we very luckily have a family day every year, usually in the Royal Hospital, Kilmainham, where the Gardaí bring their horses and the firemen come and the clowns come and the music comes and the DJ comes, but all the families all over Ireland come together on that day. And it's hugely important for them to connect with each other, because you know yourself, you think, oh my God, I feel so alone, you know, I feel so isolated, but then you actually see people that are probably worse off than you or the same as you are, and that's a very powerful day.
Mm. And Jonathan, you said that you felt very strongly initially at the outset that no baby should be not cared for. And have you been able to look back over the 25 years and say we've never turned anybody down?
We've never turned anybody down.
No, 2,700 so far.
You know, and growing. So we're always prepared for more and more and more, and we have never turned the baby away.
And 25 years on, how do you view your considerable achievements, the support and succour and practical help that you've given to young children and of course to families?
We view the fact that we are so lucky to have started it, because the amount of joy and support and friendship and just incredible human beauty that we've encountered on the journey, I think we're just the luckiest people in the world that we ever started it.
It's extraordinary. We were, by chance, the capitalists that felt strong enough to take on anybody, whether it was a minister or a TD or an HSE senior officer.
Without the little bit of help I got, or the big bit of help I got from the few girls, you know, it was the toughest time of my entire life, and nobody can imagine what it's like. Nobody can imagine the heartache and the difficulty of never having any sleep. It's like having a dagger basically stuck in there and twisted every couple of hours, you know. So I don't forget, but I am very proud to be sitting here 25 years later, and I'm very proud of Jack for having been the inspiration to bring us all down this amazing road.